Hello, welcome to another video on this channel. So today I like to discuss the 5 things I like about this BMW R1150RT. So obviously the first thing I like about this bike is its comfort. You are almost into the fairings, let's say. It's like you and this machine, you're like melted together, right? That means that when there's a lot of wind or rain, you are very well protected. But it's not only that, it's also the suspension. It has like this lever system, which means that it's all independent suspension, which means it gives you a very soft ride, and for longer trips that's really appreciated because it will save your back at some point. So and besides this, what also gives a lot of comfort, I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm almost 2 meters tall. I don't know how much that is in inches, but I think it's 5'6". I'm not sure, but I think it was something like that. Anyway, I'm a tall guy, and the way you're positioned on this bike for taller people, it's really confident. It's really comfortable. So the second reason why I like this bike, and that is maybe just my taste, but I really like the Boxer engine and its characteristics, like this, the sound, the torquiness of it. It's it's just totally different than my superbike, of course, because it has high rev, and this is just it gives some peace of mind, let's say. This engine gives you peace of mind. It's people often call it a tractor on 2 wheels, and I can understand it, but I think you have to understand this in a positive way, because it's relaxing. Yeah, it's really relaxing. So the third thing I really like about this motorcycle is the wind and the rain protection. And that firstly starts with this adjustable screen that you can just pull down. So imagine you're riding a bit slow in the city, it's pretty hot. Just put it all the way down, and at the moment it's a little bit rainy or it's cold and you are on the highway at least with higher speed, you can just put it all the way up, and you can also adjust it to your own height, so it's exactly on the right, the wind is flowing exactly on the right point on your helmet. And to be honest, first I thought it was a gimmick, but now I just don't understand why other motorcycle brands don't have this, because it's almost like a must-have in my opinion, especially for touring motorcycles. Of course, I don't need it on my sports bike, but for a touring motorcycle, you don't need this extra screen that you have to put on top or anything. No, you just adapt the screen aid to your wishes, and that's something I really appreciate. Something else, I also mentioned this in my other video, but the heated grips are super. So in the case of the BMW R1100, they have like 2 modes. One is like hot, and the other one is like burning hot. So I usually just use the first one. But because I also did some trips in the winter, or at least when it was colder, I found out that heated grips is it's another thing. It's the same with the windscreen, to be honest. It's like something that every bike should have, like standard. And You see it also with a lot of bikes that didn't came out the factory with heated grips. Yeah, most of people put it on the bike themselves, right? And it's for a reason, because yeah, if it gets like below 5 degrees, then yeah, it's very handy to very comfortable to have them. So the fourth reason why I really like this bike, it's the luggage system. When I went on my longer trips to England, and especially also to the Alps, when I had all my stuff with me, like when I went to the Alps, I had a tent, I had my spare clothes, I had all the camping gear that you normally take with you, and I had it all in like this 3 panniers and one bag. And the system is like working almost flawlessly. Of course, this system is integrated with this bike, and I have all the 3 panniers that are originally delivered with this bike. And yeah, it's a good thing when you have like a luggage system that came out of the factory. Then you know it's working, it's balanced as well. What I really like about it is, for example, if I was riding the whole day and I wanted to sleep overnight in a hotel, you can just take off the panniers and just walk with them inside your hotel room. It's so super practical that I cannot imagine how I would do it differently. It's just switching the key and taking it off, and then you take it with you. It's simple as that. So that's why I really like the luggage system. So then we finish with the last reason that I like this bike, and it's the handling. Some people will maybe disagree with me because, yeah, of course, at lower speeds it can be a little bit tricky to maneuver with it. But like when you're on speed, like I'm doing like 70 kilometers per hour now, if I would take a corner, it's super agile. And it's super agile even when it's almost 300 kilograms, right? And this was something that I really was surprised, because when I first bought this machine and you go on slow speed, you're like, you're not really comfortable. You're like, wow, it's intimidating, right? But yeah, after a while, when you get used to the bike, you find out it's so super agile. It's like so easy to put into corners. Like it's amazing. Just throw it around. No problem, no big deal. And combined with the comfort and the torquiness of the bike, it makes the handling very, very good. So these were the 5 reasons that I like this motorcycle. If you have any questions or any comments, or maybe if you don't agree with me and you have other reasons why you would like it, put the comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.